Hi there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Josh Mansfield, I'm a teacher with the Demon, and with me is Nathan Fox, one of the founders of LSATdemon.com and the weekly podcast Thinking LSAT. Nate, today we have an email from Ashley. Subject is no work experience.
Hi guys, my name's Ashley, and I'm a senior studying political science / first year grad student in public administration. It's a tandem program. I have some pretty good stats when it comes to law school applications. I'll put highlights below for context, but I have not had the chance to work in the law field at all. I've had some jobs, including being a communications intern for my honors college and working at a nonprofit for a year, but they don't exactly correspond with law. I was wondering if that lack of professional experience will deter schools from accepting me. Stats. Undergrad GPA 4.0. Undergrad GPA so far, graduate GPA so far, 4.0. LSAT practice test mean, 168. I'm also the student body vice president, which is why I'm not working this year. This role is technically a job that I get paid for, and I work about 50 hours a week. I appreciate your time. Thanks, Ashley.
That's a lot of hours for a student body vice president.
Yeah. I think you're a killer applicant, Ashley. I think it's pretty obvious that you're a very strong applicant. Honestly, the weakest thing on this whole email is just your LSAT practice test mean. I mean, you've already got the 4.0. If you roll in with a 175, there's, everything is open to you. Like you've got the Harvard, Stanford, Yale style GPA, but right now you don't have the Harvard, Stanford, Yale style LSAT. I know that sometimes, half the time you're scoring higher than your average. So probably you do score in the 170s on a significant chunk of those practice tests. And it is true that law schools are only going to care about your highest score. So it's not like you need to be averaging 175 in order to get a 175 on your record. But I do think that that's right now that looks like the weakest part of your application if you're presumably looking at the top law schools in the country.
The one other consideration that I would just ask is, does Ashley know what she wants to do with a law degree? If she's doing this graduate program in public administration, I'm less worried about her application. More, is she going to go to law school and realize she doesn't actually like the work that lawyers do? And I think that's something that we say all the time. Part of going to and working with law firms and in the legal field is to see what it's like being a lawyer, not just for application's sake, but for the fact that if you're going to go spend 3 years on this program when you're already in a graduate program, are you actually going to even enjoy doing what lawyers do?
Yeah. Sounds like Ashley has some, political aspirations, whether she wants to be a candidate or a lobbyist or some sort of a government official in some other way. The connection it's not like a stretch to go from poli-sci and a graduate program in public administration. It's not like the law schools look at that and go, what? That doesn't seem like it fits with law. Of course it fits with law. That's all very natural. So I don't care that you don't have law firm experience, Ashley. I mean, you're already an elected, presumably, student body vice president, and it sounds like a very serious job working 50 hours a week doing that. So you're worried about the wrong thing if you're worried about, I've never gotten some dorky internship in a law office. I would absolutely not go get yourself an internship just because it would make your law school application better. It won't. What'll make your law school application better, there's really just one thing, which is get a better LSAT. You got to get that LSAT up, and you are going to be an extremely high qualified applicant at every school.
Keep that GPA up as well as you're studying for that LSAT, because in this tandem program, it looks like she doesn't officially have her undergraduate yet. That's not terribly clear to me.
Right. No, it does sound like the undergraduate GPA can still change, in which case you want to make sure that if it changes, it needs to go up.
Yeah.
If your school offers A pluses, but if you already seem like somebody who gets an A in every class, so
yeah. Ashley's driven A-type student, the one who succeeds at this type of work. So
Yeah, you're killing it. I mean, yeah, no, I think it screams solid competitive applicant. Almost every law school applicant looks a lot worse than Ashley does, just based on experience, grades, etc. But yeah, if you're going to cut something out, you cut out potentially the grad program. And do you really have to work 50 hours a week as a student body vice president? It seems like you might be able to do that job in 40 hours a week. Like, don't let your grades suffer no matter what. And do get your GPA up, or sorry, your LSAT up. Just a few more points, and you're gonna like really be all doors are open. Yeah. Thanks, Ashley.
email daily at lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.